Hey, what's going on? It's just gonna be a floating video today. I'm gonna go around the room, record stuff, and we'll see what we get. So we got Randy.
Hi.
And Nicholas.
The cows are outside.
Ooh. And we just got done doing our first deer in the morning. These are all of our slips. So we got quite a bit. We're quite busy. Right here we got the first deer came in. All right, folks, we got a little one here. Looks like a shot in the neck. So I'm just gonna record all the deer that are coming in and just the size. But yeah, we got a little one, and I gotta get on it. Let's see what happens today. All right, next we got this one. It's got a big old hole through it. I'd say that's the kill shot.
Yeah, we're on the one where the guy has 2 deer.
All right. Alrighty, folks. We got another deer here with a neck shot. Ooh. It's not too bad though. So let's get to it. Alright, folks. This is the next deer. And obviously he was shot through the back straps. As you can see, it went straight through the back. So that should be fun. We'll get parted out, and I guess I'll show you a couple cuts. Fun, fun! Alright, folks, you guys wanted to learn how I do things again. I've showed it before, but I'm going to show you now. I'm going to do some back straps, and then we're gonna do some on the hind quarter. But right now, this is what I got out of that deer. The last one I just showed you. They shot through the back strap, so they're going to lose a good portion of that. Some of it will be able to be saved for burger, but most of it's going to go. So first thing I'm going to do, flip it over. This cap, you can almost yank it right off. Got to be careful through here. Pull that right off, and there's a little bit of meat right at the bottom here. So what I'll do is cut it off right here, because there's really nothing in that to maybe a little piece right there. Let them go over there, you know. And when the boys get back, they went to lunch, they'll make burger out of it. And this will be over there, and they'll pick that apart for burger. So, first thing I'm going to do, since this is a damaged part, is I'm just going to cut it right there, well, probably right there. Set that off to the side for a minute. Go on this side here. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to, some people do it flipped over and they fillet it like a fish. I just don't do that. I'll go up under, get underneath that cap, and I go upwards, away from my fingers, and I slowly go down through like that. I just peel that off, and then I'll throw that over there. And like I said, the boys will pick that apart. Then I flip it over. There's a line here. I will cut right across that to take that off. Some people want to leave that on their back strap. It's just not how we do it. Here at Kenny's Cuts, we make everything clean, as clean as we can. You know, you can see there's some darkness in that. I'm going to keep shaving that back slowly, about 1/4 inch at a time, until I get it. It's about right there, and then half of that can go over for burger. But this dark stuff is going to be really bitter, I guess you could say. Not taste so well, so I'm not going to put that in there. So that can go over there for burger. Now you see I got a little edge right there. I'll take that off. And then it's a little dark on top. I don't like that, so I'll shave that off a little bit. But that's what happens when you damage your back strap. So this one's 1/4 inch. So I'll just go down through and cut it 1/4 inch. So everybody's been asking me to do some of these videos, and I've been super busy. Our cooler has been full. We've been taking, excuse me. We've been taking reservations, but now we don't want to get too far out on the reservations, so now we're not taking any deer until, I think he said Thursday. He's gonna start taking phone calls again. We work as fast as we can, but there's been a lot of deer. Actually, somebody said, I don't know if it's the truth behind it, but it sounds reasonable, that there's been something like 25,000 deer already shot. That's a lot of deer.
Over in Aurora? Aurora, yeah.
Oh, biologist is here.
No, the guy who shot it's a friend of ours. Been
You're-
covering for a few years.
You're on candid camera. I was recording.
Hey,
So say hi. That's the biologist.
Colin.
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 Sorry, Connor.
Call me whatever you want. I don't care.
Scratch that.
It's got to be an adult video.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Excellent. You got a video of the red deer, Aaron?
I do.
Yeah, that's freaking sweet. I haven't seen others like that very often.
All right, folks. We'll see you in a minute. All right, folks. I'm back again. This time I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna explain it the whole time. So I'll show you in a little faster. So I'm gonna peel that right off. Oh. Damage. Keep coughing. Don't worry about there. Follow this right down.
Good answer. Fresh towel right there. Look at all that.
Bam.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't realize it looked like that.
And then a wrench. Quarter inch, that goes on tray. Just like that.
Yeah.
And that. All right, so then I'll break that down. I'll break down the hindquarters and I'll show you how to peel some of those.
I can't have both of you doing it.
All right, guys, this is Connor. He's the biologist for the state of Maine. He wanted to tell us about this.
Oh yeah, so this is pretty cool. Most people think this is a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old buck, but it's actually a 1.5 year old. Just really good genetics, and you can tell because he's still growing his baby teeth. His third premolar right here is still erupting, and he's still growing his replacement teeth, just like most mammals do. You can see this tooth as well is grown in. But yeah, really nice yearling buck.
That's awesome. There's a little information for you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So right here, I have the bottom round and the eye round. Okay. I did a video. Everybody was getting on my case because they said I cut through the gland. Now, when I cut this off, I never cut through that gland. I always cut around it. In that video, I did it fast. I swiped by it. The gland was still whole. I appreciate the 1.1 million views that I got on that video. But yeah, so I'm gonna take this apart for you, show you. So what I do is I usually come right straight down through here, just like that. And then I'll set that off to the side. Well, actually, I'll do that now because it has a gland in it. The only way this is really going to affect your burger is if you actually cut this off and put it in the burger. People say if you slice through it and it's on your knife and you're going to ruin everything, and that's so not true. But anyways, what I do is I come back along the back of the eye round, just like so. Don't take too much off. Pull that off. And then you can see a seam right in here. I'll come right up underneath that seam, just like so. So there's your gland. So now I'll just cut off the meat from behind it. That'll go over there. Then there's another streak of meat right here. That'll go over there. And there's your gland. It's right inside there. So, there's the gland. Alright, so now we got your eye round. You got a little bit on this side of it. Flip that back over, and then go 1/4 inch. So on this one, this is your bottom round. What I will do is come straight up underneath this silver skin, because like I said, we cut everything clean. So come right along it like that, take off just a little bit. This is the difficult side because you can take off way too much. So I'll come the other way, just like that. And then I'll shave that off like that. Put that over there. Then you got some stuff here that you gotta take off. And I go off this edge, and I just shave a little bit there. And it looks sort of like that. I'll flip it over. This is the tricky part. You gotta go up underneath the skin, and then you go straight down. So when I go straight down, I don't take everything off, because you don't really need to. You just straight down like that. And then I come the other way, and then there's a big fat cap there, so you try to stay right underneath that fat cap. Just like that. That's pretty good. Now I can just come back through, and I'll slice that off, and I'll come off this side like that. Take off this piece of fat here and here, and then bam, bottom round, and that's how I would do it. Some of you are going to disagree because people on YouTube always do that, and on Facebook. Facebook's way worse than YouTube. Everybody on Facebook's a professional. So then I'll come over here, and you got your grain going like this. It's a little trickier up towards the top, but you go like this, cut it all 1/4 inch, because that's what the customer asked for. Oh, a piece of fur came out of nowhere. And try to keep your angle all the way through to the end. Now putting it on a tray, I'll take half of it, spin it, line it up, put it on there. Just like that. So cool. We'll see you at the next part. All right, so anyways, right here is your top round. I took the cap off. For some reason, the camera shut off in the middle of it. But this cap right here, I'll throw over here, and they will turn it into burger. These two guys.
Hello.
So anyways, so once you peel your cap off, some people will separate this muscle from the top round. I call it the heart-shaped muscle. Just want to clean this up. So what I'll do is take a thin layer off in it, because I don't like the silver skin, and like I always say, we keep everything clean here. So now there's a piece off this side. I'll take that off because it's just in the way. I'll take that off. That goes over there for them. It's got a little pieces of hair. I try to get that off. Okay, and then flip it over. Now you got this veins and fat and all that right through there. So this is a little tricky, but you got a vein that runs straight through there. So I'll shave it off like that, and that will go over, and they'll pick off any meat that could be made for burger. And then right down here at the corner, there's more veins and stuff, so I always shave that right off. Then you can see these veins right here. I'll go just under the surface of those to get rid of those. Okay, then I'll take and come underneath here, get that silver skin. And then that's pretty good. I gotta clean my bench. So, now that we got that, those little tiny microscopic little pieces of hair I gotta get off in there. But anyways, there, now that's nice and clean. That's about what I'd go with. Some people can go further a little bit over here and stuff, but that's not bad. And now I'm gonna just go 1/4 inch. And now I'm doing this video for you folks that wanted to see it. So every time people ask me to do stuff on my YouTube, I will try to make a video, but 9 times out of 10, nobody even watches it. So I don't understand why people always ask. And I've had an overwhelming amount of people ask for me to show how to clean it up and cut it. So that's what I'm doing. So if you watch it, make sure you share with your friends and tell everybody else to check it out too. And then I just go down through just like that. Then we'll put it on a tray. On a cracker. And then just like that, that's your top round. All right, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed the cuts that I did. If you have any comments or questions, just leave it in the comments. We are done a little bit early today because we have an issue with our vacuum sealer. The bars aren't sealing, so we have to get some new ones. So we'll be back up and going tomorrow. But with any business or meat room, you always have something that goes wrong at some point. But we did 6 deer today. Right now we're just cleaning up. We got Patty over here cleaning, and Nicholas is finishing with the old vacuum sealers. It brings back memories.
Not good ones.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll see you guys at the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I had a lot more I was going to do, but obviously I can't cut anymore. So, yeah, keep on naturing. We'll see you next time. Peace.